Hello, it's Andy Graham of Hobo Traveler. This is the Ask Andy show. I'm in Vilcabamba, Ecuador. I've traveled non-stop for 16 plus years, went to 90 countries. And let's see, John S. Wrote quite an email. He's got really about 3 questions here, and I'll try to answer one of them right now. He came across my YouTube channel by accident a couple weeks ago, and he says, I don't exaggerate, but I think I've watched over 300 of them. Okay, he's going to buy some secret pockets and stuff with it. My question is, you mentioned in a video, and I'm paraphrasing, that you stay in a place until you have taken all the pictures you are going to take. I'm guessing that would be in tens or hundreds of thousands after 16 years. Do you publish them anywhere on the internet? Somewhat related, do you have a list of YouTube videos online? Okay, guys, I say Andy Graham of hoboontheroad.com almost every video. Okay, so what you got to do is get off of, if you go down in the bottom of the YouTube video, there's a description area, and you can click on a link that takes you to Hobo Traveler. And for the videos, up in the top link, there's a link. Now, I did get Andrew to fix this because I realized he didn't have the thing. So if you want to watch all the videos, up in the top it says videos, and you start clicking, and at the bottom you can see how to look at all of, there's probably about 900 videos there. So it's not quite as easy as YouTube, but YouTube's got this built-in screw up the process thing going on, where they're always trying to lead you to go do different things. So to try to just look at my videos one after another on YouTube is really almost impossible because of the nature of their links and the way they do things, and they're constantly trying to sell advertising and stuff. But we try to sell advertising, but we got the link. The photos are a little more complicated, but you just go to the blog. It says Andy's blog at the top of the link on Hobo Traveler, and you'll see a link that says photos. I don't put up as many photos as I used to because really what's happened is we don't get any traffic off of them, and it's really just a lot of work. I do put up photos though, but I'm also not a, what's happening right now with Facebook. Okay, so to get to my photos, you go to Andy's blog on hobotraveler.com. Type in hobotraveler.com or go on the bottom of your YouTube video, and you'll see some links leading to Hobo Traveler. Okay. That's how you go. So you got to get off of YouTube and actually go to my website. Second thing is, when you get on Andy's blog, it's got the videos, it's got the photos. Now one of the big problems I see is that the smartphones dumb down a lot of people when they're trying to look at a microscope at these things, and it's not the best way. These smartphones are really not made for websites. We're trying to make it easier, but how do you take 16 years worth of information and just suddenly make it smartphone ready? Bottom line is everybody gets on Facebook, right? There's also a Facebook channel that's got a lot of stuff on it, but that's also disorganized because you can only scroll down. Like, Facebook's got a real problem. You're scrolling down, so you can miss months of stuff if you're not going on all the time and anything new. But we have it on the thing. But we have all the countries. You click on photos there, and it'll take you to a directory of all the countries I've gone to that we've submitted, we've organized in a very organized fashion. But truthfully, one of the big problems about my website is the website's about 14 years old, and what was working 14 years ago doesn't work today. So the transition of the technology 14 years ago didn't translate, and we really don't have the money to sit there and spend it to organize stuff when really Google won't even allow them to hardly be shown, because anything that's less than about 6 months old on Google basically gets put on the back burner, and they put them in a way that you almost can't get to them. So that it just means that anything that isn't new isn't important to Google. And it's really because they no longer have the capacity to index and show all the web pages on the internet. And they're like a lake that's getting bigger by the second. And they're probably losing money because the Facebook came out, and Facebook's losing money because nobody clicks on ads. So Kind of the same for me, though. We don't earn enough money from the websites we got, pages we got. I probably do have about 20,000 photos up. And on the other side is, I didn't take photos the way most of you do, where I sit around and delete every single photo. I just take all the photos I like and I put them up. So I'm not a photographer in the sense that I take photos for you to sparkle your eyes with what a beautiful photo. I take photos a lot of time of culture that are interesting to me, and I don't really take, although I have got paid to take photography for rough guys, I don't like to take photos in the sense of, I'm not a visual person, I'm more of an intellectual person. So me, I'm taking a situation photo, which is hard to explain without a bunch of explanation. But I'll take something like, you know, a picture of people cooking peanuts, and it's not a very beautiful photo, but it's something they do. So most of my photos are more cultural, and they're not really that shiny thing that you guys want to go share on Facebook. So, but now with everybody a smartphone, Facebook's pounding these things, right? That's how to do it. But bottom line is, get on my website and get off of YouTube. Thank you.